Hey guys, welcome to Nasa Priscilla. I'm Nasa if you're new here and you didn't know, and I am about to be showing you guys how I combed out my locks in a very short amount of time using this technique. So let's just get right into it. As you can see, I have my lock out. I am saturating my lock with water. I'm gonna grab a conditioner of my choice. The conditioner really didn't matter to me at this point as long as it was thick because I have thick hair. So I needed it to really saturate and get into that lock to start loosening it up as much as it could. I had locks for a year and 7 months together, but I needed to just loosen it up as much as I could. Then I have a rat tail comb, which you can get from any hair store, but they're also linked in my Amazon storefront, which is in the description bar. I grabbed the tail end of the comb. So I spent maybe a quarter of my head using the comb part, and I felt that I was losing a lot more hair and it took a lot longer than it does when you're using the end of the rat tail comb.
Don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it. Just lay it. Spin or play it. My hitters don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. They stay with it. I'm okay.
So with the comb, you just want to take the end of it and just start jabbing and pulling, jabbing and pulling. You want to work in small sections. So you don't want to jab and pull and then a full inch up, you jab and pull again. You want to do like a jab and pull every centimeter, every 2 centimeters. And because your hair is wet and you have that conditioner worked into that lock, it should be able to slip out fairly easily.
She's so sweet, they gon' wanna lick the rap off. Let them taste the then I keep them out right after. Got these niggas vexed cause I curve them when I want. Get his wig pushed back if the nigga tried to fall. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it. Just lay it. Spin or play it. My hitters don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. They stay with it. I'm okay with it. When they come to me, they don't play with it.
A little bit of the hair that I lost just by doing this one section, but keeping up with this entire process made it really easy to get my locks out. I did not speed this video up just so that I could show you guys how I took my lock out in under 10 minutes and how easy it was, and cut the process time for this a lot.
That's nasty.
Yeah, I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, 2-turn baby girl, you know me, still with the dogs that I grew beside, all the niggas around me, ride and they die, gotta watch the time cause it's flying right by, I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, 2-turn baby girl, you know me. Who am I? All the niggas around me, ride or they die. Gotta watch the time, 'cause it's flying right by.
One thing that's really important is when you have knots or like very thick parts of your lock that are harder to get through, be sure to take your time. So if you have a knot, try and begin splitting it apart with your fingers before going full at it with the tail end of the comb. Or if you want to flip the comb backwards, you have to start at the bottom of the knot. So if instead of using the end of the comb, you want to use the actual comb side, like what do you call that side? The comb side of the comb, make sure that you're starting from the very bottom of the knot, because then you'll end up pulling out that knot, and that knot is probably connected to a crap ton of loose strands.
AMG, right outside, ET, 2-turn baby girl, you know me. Who am I? chance to change you. You believe in angles more than angels. Feel like I've been going through too much to explain to you, but I'm still the same way I was when I came to you. Everything I have, what I had to exchange for you. Everything I've been through, I can't even complain to you. Wish it stayed the same. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm outside.
That's nuts, Billy.
Are you ready? It's Fergie. You ain't got no money, take your broke ass home and say it. You ain't got no money, take your broke ass home. G-L-A-N-O-R-O-U-S, yeah. G-L-A-N-O-R-O-U-S. We flying first class, up in the sky, popping champagne, living my life in the fast lane. I won't change by the glamorous. Ooh, flowers and flowers, the glamorous, the glamorous, glamorous by the glamorous. Ooh, flowers and flowers, the glamorous, the glamorous, glamorous by the glamorous. Ooh, flowers and flowers. I'm golden diamond rings, all the things don't mean a thing.
One thing also to note is when you get to the roots, you have to be very careful because the roots almost feel like if you know you had braids in for a while and then they have been old and all that dirt and stuff has collected up there. I don't know what makes the roots so different, but be very careful at the root because the minute that you pull too hard at that root, you're literally pulling everything that you just worked on. It happened to me in the previous way that I was doing this, and I learned my lesson.
Up in the sky, popping champagne, living my life in the fast lane. I won't change by the glamorous. Ooh, flowers and flowers, the glamorous, the glamorous, glamorous by the glamorous. Ooh, flowers and flowers, the glamorous, the glamorous, glamorous by the glamorous. Ooh, flowers and flowers. I'm talking champagne, caviar.
And now I'm just showing y'all a little bit of limb because my hair is really long. It's longer, obviously, than when I had locks. It's longer than when I started my locks. So definitely try and adopt these methods when you are combing out your locks for the best length retention, as well as the fastest pace so that you're not doing your locks for 4 weeks.
So if you ain't got no money, take your broke ass